Now, I have found that a good way of bringing consistency and intention and and the ability to return again and again to your sacred external and internal spaces is through rituals. And these don't have to be big, elaborate things. They don't have to be religious things, though, of course, they can be if that's what you want to do. You can enter your sacred space by lighting a candle. You can enter your sacred space by doing a little meditation like the gathering. You can enter your sacred space by sitting down and opening up your journal. It can be something as simple as that. When I used to teach ritual to students, I wouldn't, instead of doing a religious ritual, because people always react against and for religious rituals, there's a reaction to it instead. I would talk about making coffee in the morning. Back then I was not a mom, and I would buy freshly roasted beans, and I would ground a certain weight of beans every single morning and then measure them carefully to make coffee and have the water at a particular temperature. I mean, these are not rituals that I get to engage in anymore. They're more than I can have in my life right now. But they were rituals for how I started my day at that time in my life. So rituals are really anything that you do and repeat with the intention to transition from the everyday into the sacred. That is the purpose worldwide. That is the purpose of rituals, to help us understand that we are moving into the sacred, both mind and body. So rituals can be morning journaling or evening reflections or a gratitude practice. There's three writing ones for you right there. You can light a candle. You can song catch, which is a ritual I do quite often. But it can also be sitting down and just gathering yourself and allowing these parts, having that moment of quiet and allowing your parts to return to you, and then beginning. So, what I'm saying here is don't jump immediately into this. Allow yourself to make the transition, because the hardest thing is to go from nothing to something. Okay. If you can go in between, where you have a little bit of nothing and a little bit of something, where you can tell your body and your mind, we are transitioning into the sacred, then it's much easier to get there. And it becomes easier even without the ritual. Even when you can't perform the ritual, if you normally perform the ritual, the transition is easier if you are someplace where you can't perform it. Okay? So it can be making yourself a cup of tea. It can be turning off the television. It can be setting the table or putting out a photograph. It can be anything at all. It doesn't have to be anything set. And if you want it to be something set, or if you want it to be something religious, you can sit down and say a specific prayer that works for you. You can say the Serenity Prayer. You can say a specific surah. Whatever works for you to inform your mind and body that you are transitioning into the sacred. Because just saying, okay, let's go sacred now, doesn't work for most people. We need that ritual to guide us into the sacred. So I want you to take a couple of minutes now and choose a daily or weekly ritual that suits you. So it should be something that you do regularly, that you have no resistance to, that is easy for you, that is comfortable for you to put in your daily or weekly life, and that you want to do.